Hey, what is up? Matt Goldberg here from Surplus Trader Secrets. Guess what happened on the 6th of August 1991? Our lives changed forever. Boss, the internet was born. The public had direct access to the internet. Everything changed. The whole business world started to change drastically. Now, 2018, there's never been a better time to be involved in the surplus stock business. The internet has just made the surplus stock business literally one of the biggest trading commodities in the world. There's warehouses across the world full of stock, and so today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why there's no better time to get involved in the surplus stock business to make some money. I've been in the business 28 years. Obviously, I was in the business long before the internet started. So what happened before the internet in the surplus stock business was we used to come into the office and we'd have catalogues and directories that we used to buy and yellow pages. You know, we'd be on the phones all day ringing companies looking for stock. I was about to say emailing them. We weren't emailing them, we were faxing them. We were faxing them a letter. We were faxing them a letter through the fax machine and ringing their number on the fax machine. So all day long we were faxing letters through to companies with our letter explaining what we do and the stock we were looking for. If we were offered stock, they used to send a picture of it through on fax. Here's the 5 reasons why there's never been a better time to get involved in the surplus stock business. So number 1, before the internet, as you can imagine, all retailers were either on the high street or they were, a mail order company posting a catalogue through the post to you to order from. That was pretty much the retail industry. Now, all the internet retailers, there must be millions. There's millions of internet retailers, hundreds of thousands in every country, going from, just retail shops offline, and then now the vast amount of retail people online. That has basically created another industry for our business, because we now have access to so much surplus stock from online retailers across the world. Millions and millions more retailers created online. So now we have that option of getting hold of stock from all these millions of online retailers. Number two, because there's millions of online retailers, from your little online retailer to your huge online retailers, there are more mistakes being made by people who are buying that stock to sell online. There are more mistakes being made. What I mean by mistakes are people that are buying stock to sell online, whether they're importing it or buying it in from a wholesaler or importer. A lot of these people that are buying in that stock and having it sat in a warehouse, a lot of them are, they're making mistakes buying that stock. They think it's a good line and it's not a good line. It might be a slow moving product in the end. So, or they're buying it in for a customer who cancels, or, they're just buying in a range of products and some of it might sell, some of it might not sell. So it's the same reasons as before when there wasn't the internet. Same reasons people make mistakes, but there's a lot more people making mistakes now. There's a lot more online retailers, buying in stock and it's sitting in a warehouse somewhere and it just becomes slow moving. And so with the internet, there's just a lot more mistakes being made, which is obviously creating an opportunity for us to buy those mistakes for the surplus stock business. Number 3, since the internet and millions of online retailers being created, there are literally more warehouses. There are more warehouses than ever before, and there's more warehouses being built every single week, you know, across the world. They're, you know, on land, you can see driving up the motorways, there's new warehouses being built, there's warehouses running out of space. So, you know, they're building more and more, there's more and more warehouse space being built for this vast amount of online retail shops that are selling stock and need to store the stock somewhere. So the more retail people that are present online, the more warehouse space is needed. You know, whether it's Amazon or, you know, an eBay seller, everyone's selling online but needs some space to store their stock. And when there's more and more warehouses being built filled with more and more stock, that's only going to give us more opportunities to buy surplus stock. There's going to be more stock in more warehouses across the world. So number 4, guys, you know, before the internet, you know, we only really had access to, you know, various industries, you know, through directories and books. But since the internet came out, you know, I've grown my business into looking for and dealing in lots of different industries, lots of non-retail industries. I mean, I would never have believed that I would buy surplus chemicals and sell them on, you know, or surplus bulk paper, or, you know, surplus metals, surplus packaging. We now have access to lots of other industries through looking online at trade shows and online directories, online magazines, you know, online, lots of online platforms. We've got more access. We now have access to anything. You know, if I want to look for construction products, I can go online and I can get access to construction companies very, very quickly. So that's what I mean by access to more products and more industries. You can search for literally any industry that you want, any industry at all in the world, and you know, you can look for specific products in that specific industry. And obviously, you know, without the internet, you would just never have been able to do that. It would have been very, very difficult to do. Number 5, guys, final one. Without the internet, when we were looking for new customers, we used to have to literally go out in the car and go and search for new customers, look in some phone directories. Now we are finding so many different types of new customers now because of the internet. Lots of online retailers to sell to, lots of mail order companies, lots of wholesale companies, lots of importers and exporters, lots of brokers, lots of other stock lot companies. So many different types of companies we can find, we've got access to sell to. And you know, back then it was just so hard. You know, a lot of the time we'd be literally getting out in the car looking for new customers. That is why there's no better time to get involved in the surplus stock business. There's no better time. They're the 5 reasons. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please click on the links below to join my Facebook group, and also if you want access to my free video on how to buy highly profitable products at under factory prices, click on the link and you will get access to this free video. I will see you next time.